he might be doing the exact same thing that you've been doing, and you don't know about it. Given an STD, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm a serial cheater. A telenovela. Welcome to Crack the Vault, where I, Brian J. Lovell, read people's deepest, darkest, anonymous confessions without judgment, but with opinions. So as usual, I got these confessions from the website Figure, but if you want to input your anonymous stories, you can go to the official Crack the Vault forum. The link is in the description bar down below. Fill your stories. Let it out. Let them free. Let the world know anonymously. I have not fully read today's stories, so I'm just gonna go through them now. Let's go. Oh, we have cards now. Y'all, budget. That's what There's no budget, this is cheap. But hey, dedication, people. Dedication. So the first confession is titled, I absent-mindedly cheated on my long-distance ex-boyfriend with my current boyfriend. I don't know how that happens, but okay. In summer of my junior year of high school, I got into a long-distance relationship with P, someone I never met because I needed a distraction from my previous breakup. My senior year started and I met my current boyfriend, R, of 3 years. I say met because we had mutual friends but never really talked. We started bonding over trauma, especially relationship trauma and being cheated on, which is ironic, yeah? And I went out on a date with R while I was still technically with P. R and I unofficially started dating and I posted us kissing on my Snapchat story, which P saw. I feel really bad because I wasn't honest with P, but he also wasn't super committed either. I sometimes think about him and how he deserved someone more committed and honest. Well, that's nice of you. But if I'm being honest, I only got with P because I needed a distraction, which he fulfilled. I'm a bad person, I know. At least I didn't fully cheat on P by having sex with R. I don't know how this happens so you are in a relationship with one person, on a long distance relationship with someone you have never met, which I don't know how it works. You never met the person, but you're in a committed relationship? I don't think so. I guess that's why you could have gone into a whole nother relationship with someone else, because one, it was a long distance relationship, which is hard, but people make it work most of the times. And I've been through a long distance relationship for like 6 months. It was hard, but we're going on 4 years and still going strong. So you need to know the end goal. But I feel like someone has to move in order to not make it a long distance relationship in order for it to work. Does that make sense? Oh, wait, I just got it. I wonder if your current boyfriend knows, because you said that you met him and now you've been with him for 3 years, but your ex kind of found out through Snapchat, but you said you didn't fully cheat on him because you haven't had sex with R. I don't think intercourse is like the pivotal point of an affair. Like, there's such things called emotional affairs, which I think is as worse or sometimes worse than physical affair. So in my opinion, an affair is an affair, you know. And the fact that you're bonded over trauma of cheating, but you were cheating on this person with him, that doesn't really make sense. That was a little bit hypocritical, but if it worked, then good for you, but next time you know what to do. Okay, next story. It's titled Serial Cheater. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm a serial cheater. Well, good to know that you know yourself quite well. Okay, about 5 years ago, I cheated on my husband. He found out, and we mended our marriage the best we could. Good for you. It was a terrible feeling seeing him so hurt and betrayed. About a year ago, I delved into my old habits. Why? I was lonely, was looking for attention. I rekindled an affair I had with this man, who somehow now love. a telenovela, people. Yeah. I know this is wrong. I understand the consequences. Nevertheless, I continue to see and talk to this man. This burdens me every day, and yet I just cannot resist reaching out to the other man. I am obsessed. I think about him day and night. I imagine myself with him, yet I still love my husband. But there's always this part of me, I'll never understand it, and I don't know how to change. If it's not this other man, it'll be someone else. That's sad. Self-destruction at its best. Lady. Ooh. You know, some people are just not made to be in a monogamous relationship, so don't be in one. Be in an open relationship. Like if y'all had an agreement from the start that, hey, I love you, I don't want to leave you, but I want a side piece. Establish that in the start of the relationship. Don't cheat on a man. Be honest. Talk to him. Hey, I'm having these feelings. And decide what you want to do together. Don't do it one-sided. But I commend you for knowing yourself. Knowing that you as a human being, that you're not able to do monogamy, but that's unfair to your counterpart. The thing that you said about, I don't know how to change. If it's not this man, it'll be someone else. It really shows that it's not really about the person, but it's about you. Like I said before, some people are just not meant to be in a monogamous relationship. So go talk to your current husband, which I know that you love. But if you really loved him, you would tell him the truth. I know it would hurt him, but wouldn't you rather hurt him now than string him along for a couple of years and him finding out? Then it's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt him even more. So tell him from the start and just say, hey, this is how I feel about it, and what should we do next as a couple? If he does not want to tolerate that, you just have to let him go, because at the end of the day, a relationship is a two-way street. You can't just be selfish and do everything that you want to do, like having a whole nother relationship with other men, him not knowing anything, feeling like a stupid person when he realizes what you've been doing for the past couple of years. So, lady, you gotta talk to your husband. It's gonna be a difficult conversation, but it's gonna be worth it. Trust me. Have a talk with him. Say the problem. He might agree to an open relationship. You would have no idea if you never told him, if you never talked to him. He might be doing the exact same thing that you've been doing, and you don't know about it. Okay, let's move on. Today's episode has a theme, and it's affairs and cheating. This is titled, When You Play with Fire. I played with fire and got burnt badly. I was in a relationship going on 20 years. With that came and comes a lot of issues you have to work through in order to make things work. I agree about that. I was cheated on a few times throughout those years, given an STD, and yet I always stayed loyal. Given an STD, that is some serious things. A few years ago, I gave up. Hanging on by a string, I started talking to another guy, and he told me everything I wanted to hear. Complete bullshit, but I thought it was fun and exciting to be wanted, to actually be wanted, to get the attention I wanted. I slept with him and fell for him instantly. Attention, that's what people crave the most. The next day, he treated me differently and hardly wanted to talk to me. Worst feeling ever. So he basically just used you, lady. A year later, I started talking to him again. Learn your lesson. We slept together over a handful of times. I fell more in love with him. But the feelings weren't mutual. He knew how I felt about him, and he made it clear how he felt about me. But I thought the more I gave myself to him, his feelings would change and he would want to be with me. Nope. He went on to be with another girl. It hurts. I haven't told anyone how I feel or felt about him. I hurt in silence. I know it's my own karma, my own punishment for allowing it. Now, I have to be in love with someone who doesn't want me, who never did in that way because I decided to cheat. It wasn't out of revenge. I just wanted to feel wanted, important, attention. Instead of being ignored all the time, showed off. In the end, it turned on me. Oh, that's sad. So, are you still in a relationship with this person for 20 years? I'm curious. He gave you a whole damn STD. That ain't funny, and that ain't cute, that ain't fun. An STD, y'all. That's disgusting. But you mend it, you tried to. But at the end of the day, you did what he did to you. You cheated on him too. With another man who didn't love you. Okay, first of all, this person that you're in love with, the other man, leave him. There are a whole lot of people out there for you to find. Give yourself some self-worth. Don't let someone treat you that way, as if you're just a piece of meat. And you keep coming back to him, so he's gonna keep doing that to you. Because you let him do it. Because you're in love with him. I guess love makes people do some stupid things, huh? Watch the movie He's Just Not That Into You. Assuming that you got off of this 20-year relationship, I see this ending in two ways. One, you die alone, an old lady still in love with this man who doesn't want you back. Or two, get on out. Find new human beings to give you love who would reciprocate the amount of love that you give him back to you so that you feel loved too. Give yourself some credit. Give yourself some love, because everyone deserves love, even cheaters. Cheaters are gonna cheat. That's what they're gonna do. I thought I was a nasty pervert because the kinds of thoughts I had and hardcore porn I watched. But when you start to think about twisted things, that is effed up. He's really shy, so I got him drunk, illegal. I sent nudes to people. I let them use me. Well, at least, did you get paid?